Warriors NRL Fanatics, welcome back to the YouTube channel. But before getting into today's video, if you haven't already done so and you are watching these videos, make sure you do subscribe to the YouTube channel. I highly recommend it. It shows your support for the content and videos that I produce as well. And it really does mean the world to me. And it's absolutely free as well, guys. It doesn't cost a thing. All it does is takes one simple click of a button. And yeah, it really does help a lot in terms of the channel. And also don't forget to like the video as well. And share your thoughts in the comment section down below, because I want to hear your opinions, guys. I want to hear, it's all about the viewers. I want to hear what you have to say in regards to today's video that I'm doing, and give your thoughts on what I say. But yeah, look, let's get into the video now. So look, in regards to what I'm going to discuss, it's going to be giving my thoughts on the article on newshub.co.nz and former Kiwis player Adam Blair, who will be coaching next season as the SG Ball Cup side. The SG Ball Cup side, for those of you who aren't aware what it is a competition in the New South Wales comp in Rugby League in Australia, where the under-19s play in. So the Warriors, a couple of seasons ago, did have a team in the SG Ball Cup competition, but they had to pull out because of COVID and you know, not being able to field players. And you know, we've also had a Canterbury New South Wales Cup team as well, but they had to pull out as well. So both of those sides will be returning next year. But Adam Blair, former Kiwis player, played for the West Tigers, New Zealand Warriors, the Brisbane Broncos, the Melbourne Storm. Started off at the Melbourne Storm, and look, he gives his take on how he's going to help the New Zealand Warriors development ranks next season. And look, I'm not going to read entirely the whole thing of what he said, but I'm going to read a bit of it and summarize what it said and give my thoughts on the whole thing. So yeah, look, the 36-year-old Adam Blair, who's coached 300 NRL games and 51 tests for the Kiwis, and he's saying here that I'm not beating myself up or pissing my pockets. Blair told News Hub, I've played games and kids are going to get all the knowledge and experience with the help of the organisation, which will help the top team be better. And he goes on and says that his mentality coming through the Melbourne Storm days when Craig Bellamy was involved was that the kids coming through that, they need to be mentally tough players and good defenders. And if you are that, then you're in the team. And his mentality was similar to when they can attack and when they need to improve on areas as well as defending well. And yeah, he also says that then you'll be in my team in regards to that sort of area. But look, he also mentions is that the important thing around it is that you want kids to be part of the Warriors, full stop. So if you don't want to be here, then there's other clubs that you decide to go to, then so be it. So basically he's saying here that if you aren't at the Warriors, if you are at the Warriors, we want you to be at the Warriors. But if you don't want to be at the Warriors and some other club chases you, then you can basically leave. So that's what he's trying to point out, what he said in the article. And then he goes on and says that it's important as well to help guide the kids' mentality. Those of you who want to be here, and if you don't, see you later. Then there's the mindset you got to have. And then he also mentions that, talks about how 4 years behind in Australia, it's not an easy fix. It's going to take time. You know, it's going to be a challenge. But he's willing to, he's willing to help out in that sort of challenge and move this club in the right direction in terms of junior development. And then he also goes on to say that his job is to help prepare the kids and get them ready for an opportunity into the first grade and to the NRL. So yeah, look, he also goes along and says, my role is to help these kids understand what it's like and what it is to be where they are, and then they're there, and then having the right people and to teach the kids on what they need to know when they get to the top. So yeah, but look, I like what he's saying here. I really do. I think that for me, Adam Blair is definitely the right person to help move the junior development pathways. And Adam Blair knows about junior knows about rugby league in New Zealand, because he has played rugby league in New Zealand. You know, he definitely, you know, started his career in the Melbourne Storm, but, you know, he knows a lot about New Zealand rugby league as a whole. So I think what Adam Blair is trying to, you know, implement at the club is right. I like what his vision is. I like where he wants to go. And for me, I've said it a lot, that we need to start. We need to start again with our junior pathways, because we've not been able to develop any players. We're really not. You know, it's been tough. 4 years away. 4 years in Australia with COVID has affected the club, damaged the club massively. And look, I don't know what the club's been doing in the background during the COVID period. That would have been tough for sure. But look, they tried to get Gus Gould involved. Gus Gould, you know, wasn't able to come on board. He came on board briefly and then left the job. So, yeah, I mean, I like where this is going at with Adam Blair. I think this is some promising signs of what he said here. I really hope that players from the Warriors can, you know, players from the junior system that can come through the junior system and play for the Warriors moving into the next couple of years. But that is what I hope for. But I also look at it from the other side, is that Australian clubs can still find ways to pinch the Warriors players from the junior system. But I like where Adam Blair's coming at here. And yeah, some good things said there in that article. But yeah, let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. I am mumbling a little bit too much here, so I do apologise for that. But yeah, look, if you are new to the channel and you are watching these videos, make sure you do subscribe to the YouTube channel down below. Subscribe to this channel. It shows your support, and it really does mean a lot to me and helps a lot. And yeah, and it you know, also don't forget as well to like the video as well. Comment your thoughts down below on regards to what Adam Blair said. I'll put a link in the description down below for those of you who want to go and read it. And yeah, I mean, junior development is an important thing for the club. But like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.